Very good afternoon to you all. Today my selection runs in the 2:45 race at Wetherby, the 2-mile 4 furlong novice chase. Okay, Cucumber Run is the selection, basically based on ground conditions. Okay, if I could just go over with you briefly, show you something, then maybe you can understand why. This is his run on soft ground, where he won over 2-mile 4 furlong.
Inside the final quarter mile, just one more flight to take, and it's Cucumber Run and AP McCoy, who now go to a lead of a length and a half over Easter Meteor and Sam Thomas in second, and the rest are in a different parish now. Stolen Thunder staying on in third over the final flight, and it was Cucumber Run who was more fluent than Easter Meteor, who took it in second place, and it's Cucumber Run who's now powering up the run, and he's gone clear by 4 lengths on the run to the line, following up the win at Huntingdon. He's 174th winner of the season. It is Cucumber Run who wins for again.
Okay, now if we have a look at his run on good ground,
as they run towards the second Cucumber Run, mastering Basford Bob. Oh, violently away to the left, as was Basford Bob. Back to the schooling ground, surely. Cucumber Run heading towards the final fence. Silver Rock into second, running on. Oh, and Cucumber Run again dives out to the left. Silver Rock still runs on. Basford Bob unseats the rider. Cucumber Run is driven out by McCoy. Will justify odds-on favouritism here, but unimpressively so. In second, Silver Rock, and Alan O'Keefe just getting to his feet. Basford Bob's all right. Looking back for third, Finnegan's Rainbow.
Okay, you saw the two runs there. I mean, obviously there is a big difference in the way the horse runs on soft and on good ground. You have to say that he runs better on good ground than soft. So today's ground conditions, I don't feel will suit. Okay, the other thing is, you will notice that he runs in cheek pieces today. Looking through his replays, you will see that he's in my opinion, he's a kind of a buzzy horse. A horse that, you know, he's kind of mischievous, he's looking around. It's just like when you take a kid in a sweet shop and, you know, the eyes are glanced all over the place. He's pulling you here, he's pulling you there. And this is a similar type of situation with Cucumber Run. I, for one, don't think the cheek pieces are going to help him today. In fact, it's very hard for me to explain. Let me try my best anyway. If a horse is mischievous like that, if he likes to look around, see what's going on, or if he's distracted quite easily, it's just like, how can I put it? When somebody says to you, okay, put it back. When somebody says to you, don't look, they want to point and you look. You know, they just told you not to look, but you just looked. Now, does that make sense? What the cheek pieces are going to do, they're going to hinder him today. They're going to distract him more. He's going to hear something. He's going to, you know, want to know what's going on around him, and I think the cheek pieces are not going to help. I really don't. I mean, Nicky Anderson, he has far superior knowledge about horse racing than in one fingernail than I ever will have in my own body. So I'm not saying that I'm more clever than the trainer. I'm just saying that in my opinion, the cheek pieces are not going to help. Okay, the horse that I feel will take a lot of beating is this Macadea. I'd just like to show you the finishing of his last win.
Bob is now joined by the strong travelling Makeda. Trust and Times has stayed on it to third, then Alexander Road, Majala beaten. Makeda upsides Basford Bob, and watch the slicker through the air. Trust and Times keeping on dually under pressure in third. Makeda and Brian Hughes then down towards the last from Basford Bob and Trust and Times. Makeda safely over the last with a lengthening lead. Basford Bob scraps it out for second with a running on Trust and Times. Makeda driven out by Brian Hughes.
Most people will look at that and, you know, think, that's all they'll do. They'll think. Now, there is another angle to this, that being, I have the angle of where people, often professionals, say, well, I feel the horse can improve. Okay, and you're often wondering when you hear these pundits on TV, what do they mean when they say a horse can improve? Half the time they don't really know themselves. It's just a word that's used quite literally, quite easily. My opinion is that when a horse wins, like you've just seen Makeda, he has room for improvement. He didn't have a hard race there, and don't forget that was over 2 mile, just over 2 mile 4 furlongs. So he didn't have a hard race, where there is room there for improvement. Now the horse that wins a hard fought race, you could say there's not much room for improvement there. But the way Makeda won that race, suggests there's more to come. He wasn't really pushed, wasn't really given a hard time in a small size field, and I feel that he will take a lot of beating. Now, just coming to races like this, you might think, I've gone for this race because of the number of runners. These are one of the most hardest races to analyse, these small field races. Now, there's another situation which I'd like you to look at, is the prices of 240, 258. You could back the both of them, and Dutch both of them, and get a profit. But I think the bookies have weighed this race up, and the reason why they're giving you such the open to is that they feel that the third favourite could win this, and I think he's got a very good chance. Nobody gives you something from nothing. The bookmakers are not in the habit of helping you to make money. They have vast resources at their disposal. They have proper form analysts. They have connections with stables. They're in a business. So I'm not criticising bookmakers for trying to make money. Okay, that is my selection. It is a confident selection. Excuse me. And from this price here, it's I think because of his jumping and because of the small field size and because there's plenty of improvement in that, I think he should drift out to around 270, about 280, 285. This one could come in for support. I'm quite confident he should come in for support. This one should drift. Okay, that's it for today, and all being well, I'll be joining you tomorrow. Thank you for your time. Goodbye for now.